Good afternoon, magfed community and beyond. It's Ken from Reaper's Magfed. I got the opportunity to try out and compare some paint lately, and I'm going to share those comparisons with the community. So, uh, the star of the show, we're going to say, is Defy Tactical. That's the new paint I was able to try out. HK Level 2 is just what I have lying around. Valken Grafitti is, I have a half case of that laying around from 0 Hour. So, usually when I'm shooting, I'm using pretty much the same barrel. It's a stock A5 barrel. It's 8.5 inches, and it's 069. I have a small handful of them laying around. If I'm shooting first strikes, I'm shooting them out of a rifled barrel. Now, Vulcan Graffiti. As far as the size, we're looking at 068, 069, 067. They start to Vulcan does tend to swell and start to get misshapen relatively quick, but that doesn't necessarily speak for the quality of the paint and the shot and the shell. So always great. HK level 2, I'm usually having some kind of problem with, whether it's not flying straight, it's breaking in the mag. It's always something. But their shell quality is very consistent. It's always very small. 067, 066, 066. So very spherical, very small. Top marks for that. Defy Tactical though. 067, 066, 067. Very consistent. I'm sure I could measure a bunch more of them and get a very, very similar size. But in the world of sizes and boring, a lot of us nowadays tend to go for smaller bore, less air resistance on the projectile, and it'll fly further, straighter. Now, that said, the weight of those projectiles matters too. So Vulcan Graffiti looks like we're getting the same weight almost every time. 326, 326, 323. HK level 2, 326, 326, 327. So very consistent on the weight. Defy Tactical, we were looking at 324, 329, 331, 334, 329. So right off the bat, you're going to see a little bit of a mixed bag if you're looking at the weight of these projectiles. But notably, for the fact that a bunch of these were running heavier than the HK level 2 paint, the Defy Tactical paint was shooting better for me than HK level 2 all day. I'll get more into that in a minute. So as far as weights, Graffiti and HK pretty much going to be the same weight every time. Defy Tactical, a little bit of a mixed bag. That's okay. When it comes to the color now, so we've got HK level 2, Graffiti over here, first strike paint, and this is the Defy Tactical with just a little bit of the first strike paint mixed in. So this is Vulcan Graffiti. It's always very yellow. It's like a hot yellow-green. HK level 2, it looks like egg yolk, like the egg yolk yellow. That's pretty much, I guess, they sucked it out of there, and that's their paint. This is the first strike paint. It does clump up, but it's blue. It's baby blue. It's pretty visible. I'll say pretty nearly white. When it comes to the Defy Tactical paint, though, this is a very, very spicy neon snake venom yellow. And I'm saying that objectively. Maybe the light's a little bit too bright to differentiate that here, but it is a hot, venomous, like alien blood yellow-green. And that is awesome. Like top marks for the fill. I would accuse this of being brighter and more visible than the Graffiti paint. So, I mean, objectively speaking, awesome. Awesome fill quality from them. Now, so arc, shell, when it came to shooting this paint off, where I normally would watch HK level 2 fly off to the side, I was able to shoot through and make really, maybe not, I'm not going to say important, I'm playing recreational ball when I'm trying this stuff out, but I was able to make eliminations that mattered, not just shoot, 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 blow off paint, and hopefully hit them within 2 magazines. I was able to decisively make shots that I wanted to with the Defy Tactical. Same can be said about graffiti. Everybody who knows graffiti knows it's got great fill quality. It's always full. It's always shoots pretty straight, and the arc, and it just goes good. It shoots good. Now, HK level 2, I'm sure a lot of us can agree, it just shoots left to right after, I don't know, almost 75 feet. After that, good luck. The Defy Tactical, I was reaching out and touching people, just like I would with graffiti. I appreciated that. So, with that said, the shell. So, the shell is not getting crushed in the magazine. It seems to be putting up with it really well. Moreover, my buddy, he kind of had to switch off of this because his was just blowing past his Defy Tactical was just blowing past the detents in his T15, so he switched to something a little bit more lumpy, and it seemed to be able to stay in his gun really good. But the shell quality itself is not breaking inside the magazine. That's a huge aspect for me. I don't like mag breaks. I hate having to take apart the magazine to clean that. I pretty much, if I break a ball in a magazine at the park, that magazine goes in the bag till I go home. So, with that said, the shell quality is very, very strong. The seam, it doesn't come out very, very much at all. Like, you could probably catch it with your nail, but rubbing across it, you're not going to feel it. It's a good quality seam. The seam on the HK is, I will not complain about it here. But so the seam on the Valken Grafitti is always going to be good, but it's never going to be straight. It's going to be like a one of these. So very straight seam, very good quality seam. The quality of the shell for the Defy Tactical is not breaking in the magazine. It's not too big or lumpy. So again, I'm not picking a favorite here. I'm comparing this to how would I like to use this in magazines in the future. So all of that said, I absolutely would be thrilled. If I went somewhere and saw graffiti, I'm gonna be happy every time. If I went in and saw some HK, I'm never happy to have to play magazines with HK. I really try to avoid it if I have to, or if I can. Defy Tactical, absolutely. If I walked onto a field and they had this, I would pump my fist and throw it right in. That's a fact. So, all things said, I have to thank Mike Boyd from Assassin's Alliance. I took a while to follow through on this. I promised I would compare them. Here it is. I wanted to share my findings with everybody. Once again, shout out to Assassin's Alliance. Nice seeing you guys at 0 Hour. Mike Boyd, thank you for the paint. Thank you for the opportunity. Shout out to you and your field. So thanks again to the magfed community for watching. I hope that you're able to figure out something that you needed from this video. Again, the paints I compared were Defy Tactical, HK Level 2, Valken Grafitti, and First Strike paint. So all of that said, thank you. Thanks for watching. I hope you were able to deduce something you needed.